The day I realized I was truly divorced, it wasn't in court. It wasn't on moving day either. It happened in a grocery store line. A stranger looked at me and asked, "Is your wife grabbing something?" And that's when I realized there was no one left to answer for me.
The first time I understood what being divorced at 60 really meant wasn't he in a courtroom or while packing boxers. It happened in a Costco checkout line. I drifted into the lane marked 2 or more without thinking. The cashier looked past me and asked, "Is your wife grabbing something?" The word wife landed like a slammed door. My face watermed, I forced a half smile. No. Just me. I clutched the receipt like proof that I still belonged somewhere, then walked out into the parking lot with a rotisserie chicken, paper towels, and a silence that settled deep in my chest. If you're listening because you know that silence, you understand this isn't movie loneliness. It's smaller, sharper. The quiet humiliations you've never planned for, the moments that remind you you're one now, not two. My name is David Harris. I'm 60 years old, and I used to believe life rewarded endurance. Show up, pay the bills, fix what breaks, keep your promises. My marriage didn't end with screaming. It ended with my ex-wife Susan sitting at our kitchen table. My kitchen table now saying, "I can't do this version of us anymore." Like she was returning a sweater that didn't fit. After that, I stopped expecting anything good that wasn't scheduled. Work, groceries, sleep, repeat. That afternoon after Costco, I ate dinner standing up. Sitting at the table felt like admitting I was the only witness left to my own life. Around 5, the sky turned that heavy gray blue before a summer storm. The wind cracked hard against the yard. I stepped onto my back porch and saw the fence between my house and my neighbor S leaning. One post split where the ground had softened. I could have closed the door. I could have told myself it wasn't urgent, but something about that fence felt like a challenge. Like life saying, if you won't fix this, what will you fix? I grabbed a hammer and screws from the garage and stepped into the wet grass. That's when I heard a voice. "Mr. Harris, primera." Turned. Laura Bennett stood on her side of the fence, flashlight in hand, though it wasn't dark yet, like someone who prepared for things. Light brown hair pulled back, denim jacket worn in, not styled. "I heard it crack," she said. "Are you okay?" The question nearly made me angry. Not at her, but because no one had asked me that in a long time. "I'm fine," I said automatically. "Just a fence." She smiled, gently. "It's never just a fence." Rain came down hard. I braced the post with my shoulder. It wobbled. Without asking, Laura stepped in, set her flashlight down, and held the board steady. "If we keep pressure here," she said, "you can screw it back in." That was the first real choice. Do it alone or accept help. "Okay," I said. "Hold it there." We worked in the rain, laughing once when the fence nearly took us both down. Up close, I noticed a faint wedding ring tan on her finger. "You live alone?" I asked, too quickly. "Yes," she said. "My husband passed 3 years ago. I'm divorced," I admitted. She didn't lecture or pity me. Say whose side, that kind of thing, changes the air in a house. When the post finally held, she exhaled, like she'd been holding it for months. "You're good with your hands," she said, not teasing, just noticing. Thunder rolled. "I should head in," she said. I could have let the moment end. Instead, I said, "Thanks for not making it awkward." She tilted her head. "Why would it be?" "Because I've gotten used to being invisible." She didn't rush me. "I don't rush what matters," she said, and then she was gone. That night, I sat at my table for the first time in weeks. The house was still quiet, but it felt different. 2 days later, a card appeared in my mailbox. Neighborhood summer social. At the bottom, in different ink. "If you go, save me a seat." Laura, Friday night, I sat in my car watching couples walk inside. I could leave. No one would know. Then I saw Laura step out of her car alone, smoothing a simple blue dress. I went in. We sat on folding chairs, pretending we were there for the raffle. When slow music played, she asked, "Do you dance?" "I used to." "Just one," she said. "If you want." "I'm not good." "I'm not asking for good," she said. "I'm asking for honest." We swayed. Nothing fancy. When it ended, she smiled. "See, we survived." "Later," I asked. "Coffee sometime?" "We'll see," she said. "I don't rush what matters." Then came Rick Coleman, loud, divorced twice, at a neighborhood barbecue. "So," Rick said, eyeing us. "David finally moving on." I shrank. "We're just neighbors," I said. Laura left early. Days passed. Distance grew. Then I saw a U-Haul brochure in her mailbox. Panic. When I finally asked, she said, "My daughter's moving back. Not leaving." I apologized, truly this time. "I don't need defending," she said. "I pay attention to what people do when it counts." I helped her pack boxers. Quietly. Honestly, she handed me a key. "Storms happen," she said, "and I done tea. Want you disappearing because you think you're not allowed to care." Later, the power went out during a storm. I used the key. We sat at her kitchen table with tea and candlelight. "I was scared to be seen," I said. "I don't rush what matters," she said, "but I do choose." "I'm scared," I said, "but I don't want to live like I already quit." She rested her hand over mine. "That's enough." The next morning, we had breakfast. No promises. No rushing. Just choosing each other quietly in the light we made.